My name is Lorianne, and I'm here to talk to you about obesity in America. Now, obesity is a sneaky and deadly killer in the United States. Now, many of us don't have to suffer the fate as a lot of obese people, not to be crude, but we can take safety precautions by bettering ourselves. Now, I myself, I suffer from being overweight, and that's how I see myself. Many of my family members as well are overweight, and a lot of them suffer from type 2 diabetes because of it. Now, I want to go ahead and talk to you about some of the risk factors of being obese. We do have type 2 diabetes, like I was just talking to you about, which actually can be prevented by taking better care of yourself, less, just being more active and not constantly eating unhealthy foods. Another risk factor is sleep apnea. Now that right there, I've seen people suffer from that, where it's just the weight of their body pressing down on their chest, causing them problems to breathe. Now, also a kindly deadly risk factor. Next would be heart disease. Now, when I say heart disease, there's you can suffer from heart attacks, which that right there, when you have fatty tissue around the heart, it causes the blood flow to get to your causes the blood flow to your heart to slow down and can be very painful. Second thing is obesity trends. Excuse me. Now, when I say obesity trends, I mean female, males, and children. A woman in America actually have doubled the weight of men. We only double the weight in men because we worry more about our curves and our figure, which as men, when they get off work, they would rather rest, relax, sleep on the couch, and eat whatever we bring them. And that right there is another cause for male obesity in America. Now, children are young, but also can take a turn for the worse in being obese if we don't watch what they eat or them being active outside. We can't just give our children junk food and expect them not to be obese. We have to, as parents, most of us have to do a better job of taking care of our children. Another thing would be the prevention of obesity in America. There is limiting junk food. I know it's a toughie. Nobody wants to limit a hamburger or a pizza to baked chicken or baked fish. But in the long run, it does come a long way for us. There's also being active outside. Going with your family, playing just a game of volleyball, moving around. It helps keeping you active. Saying an hour a day keeps the doctors away. So be active. Then we also have our sleeping habits. We need at least 8 hours of sleep. That way we don't wake up all tired and not wanting to do anything in the morning. We need at least a good 8 hours, and our sleeping habits, we have to set a good time for us to sleep. Around 9 or 10, nobody really wants to go to sleep at that time, but it does help us, like I said, in the long run, to be more active in the morning. Now, that is all for my presentation. I do want to go ahead and conclude with this. It is always better to have your options, whether it be a cookie or an apple. Which choice would you choose? Me, personally, I choose the apple. And maybe nibble on the cookie, but that's just me. But that will be all for my presentation. I hope you enjoyed, and attached to the video, I will actually put some visual aids for most of y'all to see if I can get this to work. But thank you.